Okay, so I wanted to get up close and personal in case I need to try some things on. Okay, but it's a Friday late afternoon and I'm up here where I love to be, up here with you guys. Okay, I want to share in this video some jewelry pieces that I have recently found that's going to carry me throughout the summer months, and also how to shop for affordable, expensive looking jewelry. So guys, I'm gonna get into it. Okay, let's get into the jewelry finds, the jewelry tips and tools. Okay, so that I can help you find your favorite jewelry items. Okay, which is not easy. It takes a lot, and I think jewelry finding, sometimes it could take years to find pieces that you love and to really look at your jewelry bunch, which you've accumulated, and say, wow, I love every single thing here. And that means getting rid of some items, jewelry pieces that you're not in love with. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of jewelry and costume jewelry at that. So, just a little background on why jewelry is so important in personal style. Okay, the thing is, if you're into jewelry, then make it a thing for your personal style. If you're not into jewelry and accessories, you know, like the earrings, the bangles, the rings, the chokers and things like that, and you find that your style is better without that, and I think that that's taking on a more maybe blank type of canvas look or minimal type of look or feel, right? But if you find that your style doesn't gravitate towards jewelry, that's okay. You don't have to be into jewelry as part of your personal style, because your personal style is what you make of it. Okay, but this video is regarding jewelry pieces that you gravitate towards because you want to wear them with your clothing. Okay, you might not know where to start. Okay, and you might just need some tips and tools to carry you along because you already have a jewelry archive. However, you might not know what to do with it or kind of when to pull things out. Because a lot of times with jewelry and accessories, it's about when to pull things out, because a lot of these things repeat themselves, right? And there's a certain foundation that's used too with developing and creating these pieces. Okay, so sometimes a lot of times they'll go around in a circle. Okay, so you got to know what to put away and what to keep. Okay, I love the idea of adding some extra details to things, and jewelry is a perfect way, whether it be an earring, bracelet, watch, choker, anklet. Jewelry is a perfect way for me to do that instantaneously. And also jewelry, it's similar to style. It comes in a lot of different variety and colors and shapes, and it's just fun to play with. And I really enjoy playing with my style. And I tend to gravitate a lot towards jewelry because sometimes my pieces are more on the basic side, and a great way to bring those pieces out is with the finer details in certain pieces of jewelry that I own. So it's kind of premeditated, right? It's like a premeditated type of approach that I take with the jewelry pieces that I buy, because I also think about how can I match these pieces with certain clothing items in my closet. Sometimes in order to complete an outfit, I'll go out and buy a new bangle or a new earring, okay, just to kind of spruce things up a little bit, shake it up a little bit, okay, like a little salt shaker. Okay, you want to shake it on up, okay, and bring more attraction to the eye. So the outfit's cute, but oh, you look by the ear and you see this beautiful, you know, unique piece of jewelry. Oh my gosh, you look down below, you know, even in the face, you know, you can have fun with your nose ring, you can have fun with your extra earring holes and things like that, and you can make things pretty and blingy, or you know, you can make things brassy, right? Or you can make it silvery or goldy, right? So you have all these different options with jewelry, and I love it. And the fact that sometimes you can see, like sometimes similar jewelry designs on like handbags and like shoes, you know, like studs and things like that. It's really fun to play with, okay? And for years and years and years, I think dating back to like the 18th century, what I looked up and found out as I researched is that jewelry and costume jewelry at that came about around the 18th century when like the working class, the middle class wanted to appear rich. So the costume jewelry, which was more affordable, was used in replacement of real gold, you know, the real materials, the real expensive materials, okay? So as a substitute. So the whole point I find today with costume jewelry is for the jewelry to look real or just as good as real, where you can't tell the difference. You know, that type of flawlessness and seamlessness, and it's not going to fall apart on you. So I feel like that's what people are looking for, you know, in these days, in these modern times. All right. It's no longer like the plasticky, rusty, you know, kind of unshined look. It's very, very to the point, very ritzy looking, very polished and sleek. Okay, we're moving more into that. And a lot of minimal jewelry as well. So guys, some items that are in this year as far as jewelry goes, okay, we're seeing a lot of the chunky bangles. The chunky bangles are everywhere. And if they're not chunky, you're kind of making them look chunky because you're putting them into like a set and there's like a stack of them on your arm. And that's so playful this summer. And you're seeing it a lot in Vogue, right? A lot of the jewelry designers are showcasing more bangles because it's in. That's what the girlies, you know, want. That's what the people want. So I've noticed that that's in. Also, I'm noticing like disc earrings, like big, round, shapely, like pressed. It looks like someone pressed into the metal, type of pressed disc earrings, which I think are so beautiful, but I think you have to know where to get it from and what type of kind of goldish hue or silvery hue that you want. I don't think anything too shiny is gonna work with that. It kind of has to have like, kind of like an in the middle type of look where it's not too shiny, but it's not too dull, and it shines, but not too brightly. So I'll show you guys a brand that I've been checking out, a jewelry designer that I've been checking out that makes really beautiful type of pressed, you know, sphere disc type of earrings. Okay. Also, what I find out is definitely popping, and it's always popping, hoop earrings. Okay, and all different types of sizes are in. Like, they didn't go anywhere. I think that if you're going to go hoop on a smaller level, that's more up on the air, like maybe about maybe three inches, I would say make it thicker. Okay, we're seeing teardrop earrings too, where they're thicker, a little wider, a little chunkier than before. Okay, so just think more chunky when you're with the smaller hoops. Okay, and also if you're gonna go big hoops, go big hoops. Get ginormous with it. I think that looks so hot with different types of outfits. Okay, especially with sundresses too, or like with a dress with that's flirty and frilly. Okay, another look that I am loving is you can't go wrong with choker necklace. It's totally, either it's like really romantic or it's badass. Okay, but either way, you really can't go wrong with it. And I feel like it's a good item to have in your jewelry toolbox, you know, kind of tucked away. And you got to know when to bring it on out with the right outfit or the right dress or the right skirt or the right jacket, you know, the right shirt, you know. Those are some staples. The choker, the hoop earrings, the bangles. Okay, you can always rock a stack of bangles. Okay, put them on both arms, put them on one, you know, it's totally up to you. And let's not forget about our anklets. Anklets are so sexy. You know, they're not for everyone, but if you're into like showing off your toes, your nail polish, and trying different nail polishes, or just like putting extra attention on your feet and making sure your feet look right, I feel like accentuating your ankle with a anklet is just so gorgeous, and it's so stylish. And they have like so many different styles, so you can choose whichever one works for you, you know. Also, I'm seeing a lot of the donut earrings, like they're kind of on the smaller side, or even if it's bigger, but the shape of the donut. I'll show you a picture. And I also have a pair myself. And also another item that I have a pair of, the pearl drop earrings, okay? And like really delicate, pretty small, right? Close up on the ear, you know, very delicate, very feminine, right? So, those are just some beautiful, those are just some beautiful pieces that I've noticed. And you know, jewelry and earrings, they can get really intricate. So let's get into some pieces that I've recently purchased for the summer, and some items that I truly love, that I feel could and kind of should be staples in like a more classic arena. If you're like a classic, edgy type of person, I feel like these pieces can transcend time in your wardrobe. So I want to share that. And then after I share some of my finds, I want to share with you guys where and how to shop for affordable jewelry that looks expensive, right? Some things to look out for. Okay, so stay here for the tips and some kiki. Yeah. So guys, real quick, we're gonna get into the earrings. I'm gonna start off simple, okay? I'm just gonna start off really simple with these simple hoop earrings, and these are by House of Harlow 1960. All right, I got these from, I believe, TJ Maxx out here in New Jersey, and I can't go wrong with some hoops, so I recently got those to go with just about every and anything in my wardrobe. Okay, when you don't know, sometimes when I don't know what type of earring to wear, I just turn to my hoops. And also, it makes me feel like that New York City girl that I am, okay? New York, I'm a New Yorker, okay? So I have to represent, okay? My New York voice. And the chandelier earrings, like I was telling you, I have these beautiful chandelier earrings, and I'll also show you a picture close by of what these earrings look like close up, right? So you can kind of focus on them. These are tortoise, kind of like a tortoise type of shell look, okay? With some pearl accents in the center there. And it's not your typical chandelier earring, but it falls under the chandelier earring category, okay? And these are just beautiful. I love to play with shapes on this, the different shapes, like oval and square. It's just a beautiful piece from Anthropologie. I spent $60 on these, and I bought them in the winter time when they had like a 40% off sale, okay? And I paid like $60 for them, and they shipped them to me. I bought them online, okay? But also, Simon Miller has something similar, okay? And I'll show you guys a photo, which I think is like equally beautiful. And getting into the chunky earrings, I have these beautiful chunky like hoops. Like I was mentioning to you guys earlier, you know, like go chunky, go big. And this is beautiful because it has like this like twisted design, this twisted look to it, which I think is just so beautiful. And Amazon has something similar, and you'll find these a lot right now on different sites. Different jewelry designers are putting these out for summer 2024, and they're just beautiful and like your low-key type of statement earring, okay? And I also have, that I bought recently, these beautiful wooden earrings, these gorgeous wooden earrings, and these are by the brand St. Thomas. St. Thomas is not like found everywhere. It's not like a mainstream designer. It's not like in all the department stores or anything like that, but I think they're out there on certain sites, but sites that I don't really shop on. But I got these from TJ Maxx, and I just love the design, the double, triple. This is triple hoop, okay, kind of like interloping, very intricate and just really cute. And you could just wear one and a gold stud over here. You don't have to wear both. You know, get playful, have fun. I want to share some earrings that I have in my wardrobe already and that I love and that I don't feel like I'm going to get rid of anytime soon, like staples for now and beyond, past, present, and future. Okay, so I have these fabric tassel earrings that have a fun shape to it at the top, and I feel like fabric tassel earrings are a keeper. They're a win, especially for like summer outfits. I love them for that. And I feel like they're giving boho chic at the same time. So when I want to get into my boho chic vibe, I reach for them. These are the donut earrings I was talking to you about, and I'll show you a close-up like I said. Cute donut earrings there, right? These are sterling silver, 100% sterling silver. And here are the pearl drop earrings. You can't go wrong, right? Just so delicate and feminine and sweet. Sterling silver, 100% sterling silver with just fake pearls. But the structure of this, oh, and it has like, oh, it has like a little curve there, a little twist going on. I just thought these were so quirky and fun and also so sophisticated. I found these at a local jewelry store here in New Jersey, in Bloomfield, New Jersey. They were actually open before the pandemic and they closed down around the pandemic times. I think things were really rough for them, but they had some beautiful items. And I have these Soko statement earrings that are a keeper. You've probably seen me in these quite a few times, and you're gonna keep seeing me in them. So, you know, those are some keepers. And yeah, so that's the earrings. Let's get into some bangles that I recently purchased. So for my recent purchase in the bangles area, I have this sterling silver. It's not chunky. I was looking for something chunky and thick and wide because that's trending. And I figured I don't have a bangle like that, so why not? I didn't find it, and I guess I'll keep looking. I kind of see something that I want, so I'm sitting on it and kind of seeing if I even need it. Well, I found this, and I found this at TJ Maxx. Okay, I'm also budgeting right now, so I'm very careful as to how much I want to spend on certain items. So I found this at TJ Maxx, sterling silver, 100%. Just a beautiful kind of curvy type of piece. I feel like it's just kind of artsy in its own right, and that's why I noticed it. The shape is just so beautiful and fun. You know, like I was saying about those little minor details, the details in this, how could I leave it? Okay, and for the price, it was about $40. Okay, so for the price, I could not give this up. So that was my most recent bangle purchase, okay? But I want to share with you guys a vintage find that I've had for a few years that I totally love. This is a vintage bangle. You know, when I'm ready, I tend to clean it up. I didn't clean it up for this video. I didn't think I needed to, so it's kind of on the dull side, but I'm not about to wear it. But I just wanted to show you some of the elements of this bracelet. Just a beautiful piece, a beautiful find that you just cannot go wrong with. Okay, and that's one of my vintage finds. I also have this saltwater pearl bracelet that I love and I've had for so many years. Sterling silver with some gray type of bluish saltwater pearls in it. And I've had this for like a good 7 years. Okay. I found it in Pennsylvania when I had a cottage out there at the time. I would go out there a lot on the weekends, and the stores were so cute nearby, and they had a jewelry store not too far from the cottage, like a little further in town, and I just fell in love. I fell in love with the bracelet. It's like a set, and I'll show you the necklace part to it, okay? And also, like I was saying, I haven't really bought any bangles, but I have started to like create a collection for myself in gold. So I have these two that I love. And when I want to make things look a little fuller, I add, oh, why is this? I add like this little cute extra bracelet that I have. And if I want to like pile them all up, I do like a edgy type of classic chain link bracelet along with everything, just to have a little bit of fun and play and give things a little bit more dimension and fullness. And it really does complement an outfit. It really does say a lot, okay? Let's get into a few rings. So the latest ring that I have purchased for the summer particularly is this beautiful ring, silver by House of Harlow 1960. I also got this from TJ Maxx, and just a beautiful piece, a beautiful find. I could not walk away from it. Yeah, the ring, it's like a bubble ring. I'll write more information about the style of this ring, and also another brand that sells this ring that I've also discovered. It's pretty expensive. It's like $168. I think it's Soko. I think it's on the Soko website. Okay. And then I have this reminds me of some Ed Hardy designs that I'm really into. The sterling silver snake ring, okay, instant edge, a snake bangle, bracelet or ring, or even on the neck, or earrings. If you're into that, like, you can't go wrong with it. If you're not quite into that and you want to try it, it's really a fun, fresh, and edgy look. I'll let you guys know the exact name of this type of ring. I forget, but it's like a classic. And a lot of designers make rings in this style. It's like a basic type of ring style that's well known. And I decided to get this in gold from gilt.com just to add to my gold ring collection. It's like a beautiful staple. And sometimes folks will engrave their names in rings like these. Yeah. And guys, this is the necklace that's part of the set. The saltwater bracelet that I show you guys with the silver, sterling silver saltwater bracelet. This is the necklace that goes with that bracelet. Just so cute. I don't tend to wear them together, but when I do, it's just so beautiful. I have to be in the mood to wear it together. I love to mix and match. I'm not really into sets. This is actually my only set. Okay, so I'm not into sets, but I had to get both of these because also this detaches and I could just wear it simple, okay, without the pendant. So it was just like different things that I could, play with when I got this set. And I just knew that it would serve me well, okay? Another necklace that I love and adore that I think transcends time is this gold chain link and pearl it's like kind of divided on separate sides with this like loop latch here. Just a beautiful piece. And I think I got this from either TJ Maxx or Marshalls, okay? But like a while back, okay? And I'll delve more into what to look for when you shop at places like TJ Maxx and Marshalls for things like this, okay? But yeah, those are the finds. Those are the really cool finds. And one thing, guys, I didn't mention is the watch. So the watches are getting a little bit bolder this summer. And if you're doing like your standard silver plated type of look, I would say mix it up and have a little bit of fun. Go gold and silver. Mix that gold and silver together. It's a beautiful chic look and it stands out from the rest. I like a classic, simple looking watch. Nothing too fancy. So that's just something I'm interested in, you know, like I like the simple chain link type of watches. However, I'm gearing towards purchasing a silver and gold chain link type of watch. Okay, and I'll show you some examples up here so that you can see for yourself what I'm talking about, okay? But yeah, you could just keep your watches standard and simple. I like my watches functional. You know, like I said, nothing too fancy, okay? And so guys, those are all the pieces that I love and adore, that I own, recently purchased, and just pieces that I wanted to get up here and rave to you guys about, and also to share, because to help stimulate your eye, you know, for pieces that you see, jewelry pieces that you see when you're out there shopping. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that portion of it. So I want to discuss some places to find costume jewelry or fine jewelry for less. Because fine jewelry doesn't mean that it has to be real gold or real silver or real diamonds. You know, there are ways around it to get that fine look. And a lot of designers today, I find jewelry designers, I'm seeing them play a lot with medium priced, like expensive materials also for like more costumey type of look, but it doesn't have that costumey type of feel, okay? Back in the day, you know, when I was growing up, costume jewelry was like bold and in your face, you know, with big stones and, you know, big stones on the ring, big pendants on the neck, you know, a lot of bling and just kind of gaudy in that way. And designers are taking a more minimal approach to costume jewelry, and it's really working out well. For someone who loses their earrings quite often sometimes, like my hoops and certain things, I once left an engagement ring, y'all, in a club bathroom. Oops, you know, so I took it off to wash my hands and I never put it back on. Okay, so that just goes to show you how I'm not the type of person who should be purchasing expensive gold or white gold jewelry. You know, like I just know from experience, I'd rather get gold earrings or white gold earrings. I feel like I do keep my earrings longer, but as far as rings, like I'll leave them at my mom's house, I'll leave them at my friend's house, my man's house. Like they just get lost, okay? Because I take them off to wash my hands. So as far as like rings, like no, and necklaces too. I don't need it to be, you know, gold but you know, I'm a sterling girl. I love 100% sterling. And I do believe like if you're gonna go silver, just do silver, because you can find a lot of affordable silver pieces at places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Okay, you can go to a flea market. Okay, if you like to travel and like do road trips, like stop off at, you know, a little flea market sale that you see, or like a lawn sale, you know, things like that. You never know what you'll find. They have like tons of things, you know, to sometimes choose from, and you never know when you'll find that unique piece that just needs a little sprucing up, a little polishing. Okay. And I'm going to share with you a jewelry polish that I actually use, that I get from Amazon, on my sterling silver jewelry. So for affordable, medium range brands that I tend to turn to when I'm looking for jewelry pieces. Mainstream, Soko. I love Soko because it's ethically sourced. It falls within the sustainable arena. They recycle their, you know, jewelry materials, metals and things. And so I love that brand. I own a pair of earrings from them, like I showed you earlier. And I would like to get more things from them because I feel like the quality is really good. Alexis Batar. I used to have a pair of Alexis Batar studs. The stone fell out, so I kind of got rid of the pair, both of them. But I kind of wish I hadn't done that. But Alexis Batar, I've been looking at some hoop earrings, some textured type of hoop earrings from this brand to purchase now. And I think it's a wonderful brand. And the options are well thought out, well delivered. It's just beautiful, unique, distinct. Okay, and I feel like you can't go wrong. And when you are wearing an Alexis Batar piece of jewelry, it shows. It has its stamp on it. And so I love when jewelry designers add their stamp on things, so you know that's an Alexis Batar piece. Okay. Also Mejuri. It's like my jewelry crush. I don't own anything from Mejuri, but what I've been seeing online and things like that in the fashion arena, I think the quality is good, and there's a lot of like medium priced pieces, and it just looks really good to me. So I would check them out. Also House of Harlow 1960. You can find this brand, like I said, at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I think they have it at like Bloomingdale's too. House of Harlow 1960. I've gotten a few pieces, like I showed you earlier, and they hold up. They hold up really, really well. That's a good brand to look into. Also check Revolve. Revolve.com has House of Harlow 1960 jewelry items as well. Okay. And Swarovski. Swarovski crystals, jewelry. Don't sleep on it. A great alternative to diamonds. Don't sleep on Swarovski. And also Tiffany's. A classic, sweet, I think affordable brand, maybe a little higher, like medium high as far as pricing goes. Tiffany's. Don't sleep on Tiffany's. I used to have Tiffany's necklace, Tiffany studs, and that was before I realized that I should have held on to it. I think I took my Tiffany pieces for granted back then, and I actually donated some stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. I think it was my lack of knowledge at the time, a lack of knowledge for the brand, and not really also thinking that maybe it would still be here, you know, over 12 years later, because I had that like 12, maybe even 14 years ago. Okay. So check out Tiffany's for like earrings, necklaces, bracelets within the 300 arena. Okay, they have studs for like $300-400. For the brand itself, I think that's reasonably priced, and you'll get good wares out of them. Comes with a great name, And the pieces are just beautiful. And I think most of it is like sterling silver. Okay, so those are some affordable brands that you can turn to. Let me share with you like where to buy these items. Like I said before, your thrift store, flea market. You can turn to your flea market. Also festivals, a festival with vendors. Don't sleep on the vendors. Okay, go out to the city. Check out the vendors here in New York City. Okay, the sterling silver trays, just beautiful stuff. I used to get so many things from the West Village, and on the Lower East Side. Just walking around, the vendors would be out there selling just astounding pieces that you wouldn't like find anywhere. And that was like my go-to place. I would just get up and go, I'm going to the city to shop for some jewelry outside, and it was just fun. But I'm a sterling silver kind of gal, so that worked really well for me. I'm so sorry, my turtle is moving some things around. I think I'm gonna feed her soon. And yeah, you can also go to your vintage shop, like I said earlier, your thrift shop, Marshall's, TJ Maxx. I think Marshalls and TJ Maxx has a variety, mostly TJ Maxx, a variety of jewelry that you can choose from and find something that suits your personality. The trick is know what you're looking for. Okay, if you're looking for a statement, if you're looking for something simple, also look into what is it made out of. Ask questions. Like I ask my jewelry stand representative at TJ Maxx about the pieces, about the quality, what is it made out of, is it real, is it not, I asked them, what do you think about the piece? Because they've handled it before I saw it, so ask questions, get more information before you make a decision. And, TJ Maxx, it can range. Oh my gosh, they had Gucci bangles, Gucci chain link bracelets recently for like $400. So it ranges. That's the great part about it. It's like being at a mall, where you have the luxury stores and you have like the inexpensive, affordable shops, then the medium shops like the Madewell, and so that's what the TJ Maxx jewelry stand reminds me of. Just a variety of things and the artisans that they carry, just beautiful, fun pieces. And sometimes they'll let you know where the pieces are from, like where they were made. And I love pieces that are like from different countries. They kind of have a look to them too. Pieces that are also from Italy. There's a certain look to it. So they carry also a lot of like Italian jewelry designers, who are kind of on the rise, not so mainstream. So that's a great place to check. So sorry guys, I had to feed her. She was asking. You see how quiet she is now? I have a red-eared slider turtle. She is a big girl, so beautiful, so sweet, and she's a good girl. She just wanted something to eat, so I just had to do that for her. Yeah, gold plated over sterling silver is the way to go. That's like first and foremost for me. Okay, and like the platinum polished shiny look, that's cool too. I don't really know much about that, and I don't know, because some of that stuff can rub off and reveal what's on the bottom, which is a totally different shade from what's on the top. So just be careful. Make sure you're getting it from a quality brand. And also, if you have a piece by a certain brand or designer, check out more pieces by that designer, because if the quality is good on that one and you love it, then the quality will be good on the other pieces that they carry. So I try to keep things consistent. And I feel like I love a good cubic zirconia today when it comes to rings, a good cubic zirconia. Because I'm not really all about the whole diamond industry, and I know they're finding like ethical ways to go around that, but I can appreciate a good design with cubic zirconia. I never thought I would be saying that. In the past I thought, oh, I'm a diamond girl, I better be a diamond. And I'm finding ways to just appreciate other types of stones and materials that look really good. Because a lot of the times it's about who designed it, who and how. Okay, a lot can go into these fine pieces of jewelry that's not real gold or not white gold or not real diamond. A lot is going into it these days. So just pay attention to that. And if you are eyeing a piece with cubic zirconia, go after it. Go after she. Okay, have fun with her. And I would say the last thing I want to share about things to look for when you're shopping for fine jewelry or costume jewelry that looks expensive. Pay attention to the type of materials. I find that natural materials like natural gems, natural stones, like amethyst, amber, those natural stones, even like real seashells, like saltwater pearls versus like just straight fake pearls. They make a difference in how they look. It looks better and it can make your item look more expensive. So keep that in mind. It can be lesser priced, but look at what's being used in the design. Ask questions, do your research beforehand. Well, I'm here to help you start that research. Okay, that's what this video was for. So I hope that you guys loved what I cooked up and stirred up for this video. Because jewelry matters to a lot of us. Jewelry is important, and a lot of times just artisans and artists just out there in the world like find great value in creating these unique, distinct pieces for us. And that's why I love traveling, because you get to see what's really out there, what creators are really creating from different parts of the world. So I honestly feel like traveling can help you find some beautiful pieces with natural materials that can last you years and years to come. And then you also get to connect with an artist, connect with the person who made the item. How beautiful is that? That would make me want to buy it and keep it. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below and let me know what you think about my jewelry exploration on here with you guys, my jewelry tips and tools. Okay, which one of my pieces that I own do you really love, or you think you might want to get into, or maybe you don't like it all that much, right? What's your jewelry style? Okay, because your jewelry style matters as well. So comment down below if you know what your jewelry style is, or if you're exploring and trying to find what that is. Sometimes it takes time. Just like developing your style, your jewelry style complements your personal style, but it can also take some time for you to evolve in that area. So don't rush it. Take your time. And finding my pieces fully, all of the stuff that I do own, it took years to build upon. And it took me also having to release certain pieces that didn't suit me anymore to have a collection, a well-rounded collection that I just love right now. Okay, so take your time. And it's your girl. I'm hungry. Your girl is hungry. I love to love you. I'm gonna go eat something and drink something, and I'll see you guys again here soon. Bye.